Joining us on the phone, comedian Nick Swardson. He is joining his buddy Adam Sandler, David Spade, and Rob Schneider at the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort on June 22nd. Tickets are on sale right now. Nick, what's going on? How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
We are doing awesome. We're excited to have you on. We're excited for you guys to be in Michigan here soon.
I know. I can't wait. I love Michigan. I have a ton of family there.
I
was going to say family I like. I'll say that.
I sensed some sarcasm there at first until you got to the family part.
I know. That's why I put like a disclaimer. I actually like them.
Well, you are a Minnesota guy, so you have to have some sort of hatred for the state of Michigan. With you've got the Twins and the Tigers. You've got your Minnesota Timberwolves are awful. You've got the Vikings who are usually terrible.
What? Where is this tidal wave of nonsense coming from?
What do you think?
Lord.
Well, I mean,
this is coming from a Lions fan, though.
Yeah,
Keep
that's
that in
true.
mind.
Yeah, I mean, you could send it back if you wanted to, I guess.
No, that'd be too easy.
You're right. It would be. It would be very, very easy.
Exactly. What do you? Yeah, you have the Pistons. You've got Red Wings. Timberwolves are young. The Vikings are fine. I mean, good Lord. Well, I mean, the Bears are going to be in the basement this year, so that'll be fun to watch. But yeah, no, I mean, I love Michigan. I mean, the Tigers. I don't really hate. I mean, I hate the White Sox more. You know what I mean? Like the Tigers. Like my family is like OG Detroit, so it's like I've never like really hated Michigan teams. And I actually really rooted for the Pistons when they beat the Lakers. I was so happy.
Oh,
when they knocked
crushing.
out that Kobe team. So your apologies accepted for your sassy attitude out of the gate.
I know.
Yeah,
I apologize.
I know, it was
Some real
abrasive.
garbage that you dug up.
Let me apologize for him for starting off.
It was
we had you on the
abrasive.
phone for 30 seconds, and he's basically like, F*** you, Nick Swardson.
Yeah, you can eat my
I apologize for being abrasive right out the gate. That's my mistake.
He deserves it. So
Yeah.
where are you at this morning? Where are you up early? Are you East Coast, West Coast?
I'm back in Los Angeles. I just got back from the Midwest. I was doing shows at Columbus, Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awful.
I was there during Game 4 of the Cleveland Golden State series.
Yeah.
And my show was during the game. And the show was sold out. It didn't sell out for a while because people were going to the game, and then they just realized that they probably weren't going to win the series down 3-0. It was funny because I was like in the middle of my show, and I wanted to know the score of the game. I'm like, hey, does anybody know the score in the game? And like 10 people in the crowd were like, it's 105-1.
Did you notice like people had their phones out in front of them watching the game while they were also watching you?
Oh, yeah, totally. Their girlfriends are like trying to bang me, and they're just not like watching at all.
We're talking to Nick Swardson. Here Comes the Funny Tour is at the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. The show, June 22nd. Tickets are on sale right now. SoaringEagleCasino.com is the website, or etix.com if you want to buy your tickets. This is an outdoor show, so have you done any of these outdoor shows with the crew yet, or is this going to be one of the first?
Yeah. We've done a couple of them. I've done every conceivable show. I've done comedy for 21 years.
Sure,
so
right. Yeah.
There's pretty much zero scenario that I've done stand-up at outside of like a clown's funeral or something like really weird.
It's
but
so
I've
sad.
done every conceivable venue.
At what point do you start doing the clown funerals? Is there a point in your career where you will start to do those?
Hopefully soon. I hope that turns. That would be amazing. I don't even know why I thought of that, but yeah, I think that would be great. Hopefully in the next couple years.
No, I think that would be the end. I think after that you get a bullet in your head.
Yeah, I mean either that. I mean maybe it'll be centered around the Detroit Lions Super Bowl.
Come on,
man.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, you started it. Shut your mouth.
Okay, yeah.
I saw this show. You guys had announced back late last year that you were going out on the road, and I was there for the Vegas shows. Just happened to work out where. But you weren't there, and I can't remember for the life of me why you weren't at the shows in Vegas back in December.
Because I have a contract with the Mirage.
Oh, gotcha. Right on.
And so my shows were too close to their shows. And so I was like, I'd already like committed to the Mirage, and, it was like a big weekend. And, I just told them, hey, guys, have fun without me, you old, salty. I won't say the next word. But, no, I was bummed I couldn't do it, but, I just I do my own show sometimes.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's it like being out on the road with these guys? I mean, obviously you've done the films and stuff, but I got to assume that being out on the road doing these shows with Sandler and Spade and Schneider is pretty awesome.
It's great, man. We know each other really well, so it's very like brotherly, So it's we fight and stuff, and we laugh 90% of the time. We just know each other so well. I mean, those guys have known each other 25 years. I've known them now over a decade. So it's super fun, but it's, Sandler's at the head of it, his tour. And so it's pretty funny because, if Sandler, really wants us to do something, for the most part, we can do whatever we want. But, Sandler, we'll finish the show. This, became a problem. We were on tour, and, we would finish the show, and Adam's it'd be 11 o'clock at night, whatever city we were in. And Adam's like, let's go eat. And I was like, it's 11 o'clock. And he's like, I'm really hungry, man. Let's go get a bite to eat. So he would call a restaurant and have them stay open, and then we would end up eating, steaks at, midnight. So we would have, these huge steak dinners where Adam would just, love steak and, big dinners. But, at midnight, it's, it's a little extreme. So, every night, and then we were all just getting, fat and sick and, bloated. We all had diarrhea. And, it just became not fun at a certain point. Where we were just no, we don't want it. No more eating. After midnight, it's just too much. Let's just get a salad or maybe a smoothie. I don't need a Thanksgiving dinner at midnight.
He's one of those guys, though, that's just, he's not going to let go of it, though, right? If he wants to eat, you're going to go eat steaks at midnight, whether you want to or not.
It's hard to turn down, a free steak. So it's you do it. But, it's just it's just too much. I'm 40 and they're in their 50s and, your body just it's not working as well.
Not to mention the fact that you don't want to piss off Sandler by saying, hey, I realize you're the headliner. I'm not going to eat steak with you.
Well, I mean, he wouldn't, he doesn't there's no steak chair that holds you in Hannibal Lecter and he punches it into your mouth.
Be great if there was, though.
That sounds awesome.
Amazing.
If I didn't want to eat steak, I didn't have to. But it's it's fun hanging out. We're all in a good mood. The shows always go well. So, it's a good hang. But it's just at the end of the day, you just have an anvil of meat in your body before you go to bed.
I want Santa to chew the steak for me and spit it in my mouth. That's what I want.
Just baby bird it.
Yeah. Nick Swardson, here comes the funny at the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort on Thursday night, June 22nd. Tickets available at etix.com. You've got David Spade and Rob Schneider. I know some of these shows, there's special guests. Do you have any insight as to if we will or if there's going to be a special guest for the show here in Mount Pleasant? Or are you guys leaving special?
That wouldn't make it special, would it?
Well, no.
What's wrong with you, man?
It would be special still if we knew who it was.
Yeah, if you could give us a hint or something.
It doesn't say surprise guests.
I think I screwed up the possibility of us finding out by being a dick right off the bat.
No question.
Yeah.
No, actually, on this show coming up, he's actually going to go after Sandler, which is crazy. But I shouldn't even be saying this, but it's Matt Prater.
Yeah.
He's a place kicker?
Yeah, he's going to kick field goals from the.
Yeah.
He's going to kick 64 yarders. He is the record holder.
Kicked the steak into each of our mouths from 100 yards away.
Nice.
Well, I'll stay for that then. I'll stick around for that encore.
Absolutely. Nick Swardson, here comes the funny tour, Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort on June 22nd, etix.com. We're looking forward to having, this is a big show for Mount Pleasant and the Soaring Eagle. We're excited to have you guys coming to town and looking forward to it on Thursday night, June 22nd. You can get all the details, soaringeaglecasino.com, and you can follow Nick at Nick Swardson on Twitter. Anything big you want to talk about that's coming up that we haven't mentioned? Or
Yeah, I have a streaming show on Comedy Central.
Right.
It's called Typical Rick. So Comedy Central's getting into the streaming business and stuff, so that they gave me a show with the director of Grandma's Boy. And, yeah, you can watch it on YouTube on Comedy Central, but it's streaming on Apple TV and all that stuff. But if you don't have any of that access to that, you can watch it. It's called Typical Rick, and you can YouTube Comedy Central's first season. Second season comes out July 24th.
Awesome. All right, Nick, we appreciate you coming on with us, getting up early there today and talking about the show. We're excited to have you in town.
Yeah, no worries. The Packers.
Right on. The Packers.
Yeah.
One thing we can agree on.
We can agree on that for sure.
All right.
For sure, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, man.
Later.